Give me one animal that's ever gone extinct while farmers were breeding it and making money out of it.
Well, I mean, I can't answer that. I don't believe that one animal has gone extinct. But what I find so totally abhorrent is the idea of keeping animals alive and on this planet simply in order to make money out of their horns or their hides or whatever else it is.
And is there truth to that premise that the money from some of these big trophies goes into conservation?
Well, let's hope a little of it does, but from what I've been told by my friends on the ground, and I have no first-hand knowledge of this, but I'm told again and again that very little of that money either goes to conservation or to improving the lives of the local people, who are very often drawn in and given jobs, temporary jobs, and they're left in poverty with a handout of perhaps a bit of meat.
I want to ask you about that case that grabbed the attention of so many Americans a couple of years ago, and that was of Cecil the lion, where the American dentist went to Zimbabwe and killed this renowned lion by luring him out of his sort of safety conservation area. And, you know, everybody was so appalled by how this could happen. And then the dentist wasn't ever convicted of anything or seemingly held responsible. What are the rules?
Well, the rules can be bent if you have enough money. That's usually the answer. But, you know, I wrote about this considerably, and I think one of the things that's important to realize is this lion caused an international uproar because he was named Cecil, and he was part of, he had a radio collar, and he was part of some research. But just because he had a name doesn't make him different from all the other lions who were shot. I think what's been happening with all this trophy hunting is that the hunter wants to go for the best and the biggest, the longest horn, the longest tusks, the most splendid mane, and so this is bound to be having an effect on the long-term genetics of the species.
But as you may know, President Trump's sons enjoy hunting, trophy hunting, and now President Trump is considering lifting the ban on importing elephant trophies. What would that mean?
Well, he did lift the ban, but there was so much international outrage that he stopped lifting the ban. And what it means is that it's even easier for the hunters to go and shoot these incredibly magnificent animals and import the horns or the tusks or the hides or whatever it is with no problem at all, just to show off to people. When you look at that list of animals that you can go and shoot and the price that you have to pay, it's utterly shocking. I find it not surprising that there's so much violence in our species when you think of the violence perpetrated against animals for no reason at all except to brag.
So, Jane, what's the solution from where you sit?
Well, one solution is the Jane Goodall Institute has a program for young people, Roots and Shoots, young people of all ages from kindergarten through university, and it's in 100 countries. And so one of the things that's happening with this youth program is that in countries like China, other Asian countries, where there is a demand for illegally poached rhino horn elephants and so forth, and so working on reducing the demand, helping to educate the people that this ivory you're buying actually comes as a result of killing a beautiful animal, and a lot of people in China don't realize that.